Only Manchester United can make you feel so stressed with winning a game of football. Oh my God, Luton 1, Manchester United 2. Only Manchester United could make you feel the way you do after a game like that. The frustration levels with this team sometimes are just off the scale. Put the ball in the net. Our finishing and our decision making again. Oh, we almost got what we deserved in that game. Massive credit to Luton Town for that performance today. They were dead and buried. I'm thinking Harlem Globetrotters here. I'm looking at United moving forward like I was before the game. Let's go and smash someone. 2-0 up in 5 minutes. I'm thinking, oh, yes, this is it. We're going to get a hat-trick from HOJLUND. This is going to be United boosting their goal difference. No, one measly goal plus in the goal difference column. I'm taking it all day long. Just to be in the actual black again and looking positive on the goal difference is a big thing. The 3 points are the biggest thing, plus that. And United closing the gap on 4th and 5th, Villa and Spurs. That was all important today. The first 10 minutes, I got to give massive credit to Rasmus HOJLUND at the moment. He literally is running that front line on his own. Rashford in that first half was a part of a quartet of senior players at Manchester United that I was absolutely going in on big time in that first half. They completely forgot how to play football and dropped Manchester United right in it. The biggest meltdown I've ever seen in my life. I looked at the stats and I was thinking 59% possession to Luton in that first half. More shots than United. We were 2-0 up in 3 minutes. How was the game spun like this? Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford, especially in that second half. I let Rashford off a little bit because he did well in the second half for me. I thought he played a lot better in the second half. Besides that first half, that could have absolutely turned in an absolute catastrophe. We've got Casemiro who's just earmarked. Every time he makes a challenge, he has to be yellow carded. He was a red card waiting to happen without even putting a vicious challenge in. It was an absolute joke, the refereeing decisions today. And the Mainu yellow card as well. I mean, good God. Scared to make a bleeding tackle. It made for the game more than anything. Keeping Luton actually in it. But Manchester United, back to that first half. Wow. Like, oh my God, like how did you manage to turn that game around again? I think it was Paul Scholes who said United could be the only team in the world that wins 5-0 and gets hammered. I just don't know how we do it. I keep saying it by hook or by crook, just get the results. They're the all important. It's 4 in a row. What are we complaining about? But you know why we're complaining. This is that raw after-match reaction. And in the game, I'm doing my nut. Honestly, I'm doing my nut. I'm scratching my head. I'm like, how are we in a dogfight in this game? How are we being pinned back by Luton Town? And I'm thinking, where is your mentality? It's like Manchester United think we're 2-0 up. Whoa, 3 minutes, 2-0 up. This isn't right. Let's give them a goal. Let's just have a bit of a meltdown and make this the usual Man United performance. Instead of taking control, steadying the game down, not giving Luton anything, they just went hell for leather. And you know what? There are moments in the game. You go 2-0 up after 5 minutes. Fantastic. Let's just control the game a little bit. Take our moments. We tried to win it in 10 minutes, basically. And I'm all for that. Just go and put teams to bed sometimes. But the way that we lost control in trying to do that was embarrassing. It was bordering on worrying, really worrying for Manchester United. And Luton on another day, again, they've taken every big team in that top 6 to the end, to the brink at Kenilworth Road. And he did it with us today again there. That first half could have been anything. Absolutely anything. I'm thinking, Anano, at fault for that first goal. Why are you even coming out? The man just fills me with zero confidence whatsoever. I just don't like him in goal. I really don't. You've got Demick Luke Shaw goes off there and he looks like he was struggling. He looked all over the place. He was horrendous in that first half. Maguire back to making his usual mistakes. Bruno anonymous, just not in the games anymore. But for Mainu and Casemiro in that midfield, we'd have probably been in trouble even more in that first half. And Garnacho's decision making, oh man, I love the guy. And he put an absolute shift in today. He really, really did. Massive credit to Garnacho for his work rate. But my God, lad, you have got to start sharpening up that decision making. Hopefully it will come. He's got time on his side. He should have had about an hat-trick himself there today for me. But still, the finishing for Manchester United, we thought we'd turned the corner and we're scoring goals. When you've got Rasmus scoring 2 in the first 3 minutes, you're thinking, here we go, finally. But no, it just keeps coming back. The second half, Manchester United there. Oh, how many chances? What was it? 1-on-1 Bruno, 1-on-1 Garnacho, 1-on-1 Rasmus HOJLUND. We were taking turns of going clean through and having chances and just blowing them. We could have played the ball sooner. We could have laid players off quicker. We just wasted and wasted and wasted chances to put that game to bed. And you know what? I think Gary Neville said it in commentary when he went, Manchester United are just going one-on-one here and they have got the superior players. It's probably a better game for United. And we did have a lot of shots on target. We worked the keeper really well there today. But when you don't finish your chances, you're always in the mix for losing that moment. And you know what? There are chances there in the second half, right at the end. Them corners, the amount of corners coming in, absolutely peppering Manchester United's goal. Massive credit to Varane and Evans, especially at centre-back. I thought they won everything in the air. Absolutely everything. Johnny Evans, absolute man of the match in the second half, I thought. He was outstanding in the second half, Johnny Evans. Put Harry Maguire to shame, because Maguire, I don't know whether he picked up or not, I don't know where he was, but he wasn't in that game today. He just looks like the old Maguire, like he was on a different planet. He just wasn't there. He's decision-making again. But Johnny Evans, wow, well done. Well done, Johnny Evans, coming on that second half, because he dealt with everything. Varane as well, absolutely outstanding in that first half and second half. The most composed defender in the first half, and then carried it on with Johnny Evans next to him in the second half. Brilliant performance from them. Dello, hot and cold. Oh my God, man. One good thing, one bad thing. I thought he should have scored. He was another one who went clean through and didn't take his chance. We just have to be more clinical. When it's games like that, it works well and it's great for United if you take your chances. If you don't take your chances, then you get the nervous Norman moments like we had in that game there, and there were plenty of them. We were all over the bleeding place at times, and how we let that game get to that situation is unforgivable, but we ground it out. We got the 3 points, and that is all that matters. We move on to Fulham. Another week's rest. Let's have a look at the injury list again, because yet again, Manchester United's defence, it's like someone's just taking pot shots off from the stands, knocking them down every single time. It's Luke Shaw, and it's Luke Shaw again. Martinez, now Maguire. It's every single bleeding week. Can we keep a fit team? Where are the medical staff? We're hearing that is a new injury for Luke Shaw again there today. If it's a new one, it's a new one. What can we do except go into the transfer market this summer? And I think we now need to be looking at a left-back probably more than a right-back situation. We probably need 2 full-backs now, a left and a right. We can't rely on Luke Shaw. This has been an absolutely awful season for Luke Shaw. Very unreliable injury-wise. You can't blame a player with injuries. You just got to look at it in sheer frustration. We can't carry on like this. But today, the most important thing was Manchester United getting the 3 points. We got the 3 points, but they are putting me through the mire. They are putting me through stress central right now. And, oh, God, I don't think I'm going to have a brown hair left on my head by the end of this season. It's just going to be full-on Santa Claus white all the way through. It really is. I just don't know where to start and finish with that. The play rating show should be interesting because it is a complete mixed bag. We've got some outstanding performers and then some just fall off the cliff performances today again there. Luckily, we've got the win. We move forward, 4 wins in a row. It's been a good 2024 so far, but just please stop having this heart attack moment. FC, Manchester United, oh my God, it is difficult at the moment being a United fan watching it. It's exciting, don't get me wrong, and the neutrals still clinging on. They're still hating us because we're managing to get through these games. That's the one plus point. But yeah, God, it is going to be one roller coaster of emotions finishing this season. Oh, that against City. Do you know what? We won't even play like that against City. We'll be more organised. It'll be more like the Aston Villa game. That there today, in terms of actual clear-cut chances, United should have been having 6 and 7 goals. And it wouldn't be as desperate a breakdown as what it is right now. We just don't have the finishing power right now again. We're scoring more, yes. It's been better in 2024. But games like that, you should at least be bagging 4 goals. We just don't have it in us for some reason. I don't know what it is. But you've got to be able to finish. Otherwise, you're going to have that moment and you're not going to get away with it again. It's another game where United are coming away and all opposition are looking at it. Even United fans are looking at it going, oh, it's another only just if but maybe game. If Luton did take one of their chances, that could have been a different story altogether. But it's not. It's 2-1 win for United. We move on to 4 in a row. We're closing in on the Champions League places. Strong position now, United. Let's beat Fulham this weekend. And please, let's get some organisation back in that team before we end up playing Manchester City. It's going to be a tough one. But a United win is always a good thing. Let me know what you think. Drop your comments in below, guys. What do you reckon to that game? That was an absolute head the ball game, wasn't it? It was absolute craziness. The the breakdown show is coming up later on, 8 o'clock tonight, guys. Stay tuned for that. Me and Jay are on that. Like, share and subscribe. For every United TV, I'm Adam. We carry on. Another win.